A California judge has just ruled that illegal immigrants can vote in local elections. And now we've got Democrat politicians wanting to implement this new court ruling statewide. We'll tell you why this crazy ruling has to be overturned on appeal and what we're doing to fight it. I'm Carl DeMaio, chairman of Reform California. And yes, this is an absurd ruling that we're having to explore today. In 2019, San Francisco decided to vote to allow illegal immigrants to vote in local elections. And at the time, everyone was like, oh, wow, this is crazy. This is exactly what Democrats are trying to do, is open up voting to illegal immigrants. This is proof of it. But we all expected that their law that they passed in San Francisco would be easily overturned in a lawsuit. And that's exactly what happened initially. A lawsuit was brought in San Francisco Superior Court, and it ultimately did result in a judge at the local court level ruling quite commonsensically that you cannot give illegal immigrants the right to vote. Well, now we have this bombshell ruling by a justice, an appellate justice, that basically says, no, you can allow illegal immigrants to vote. Let me read a specific section of his ruling. And by the way, the justice's name is Mark Simons. Keep that name in your head, because this guy needs to be recalled from office. In his First District Court of Appeal ruling, siding with the city of San Francisco in giving illegal immigrants the right to vote in local elections, he says, quote, neither the plain language of the Constitution, referring to the state constitution, nor its history prohibits legislation expanding the electorate to non-citizens. The relevant constitutional provisions authorizing home rule permit charter cities to implement such an expansion in local school board elections, unquote. Now, let me read for you the relevant portion of the California state constitution. And I think this is super important that you understand what the judge is literally saying is enabling the San Francisco politicians to allow illegal immigrants to vote. Here is our state constitution. This is Section 1 to 20 of Article 2, Voting Initiative and Referenda. And the part that you need to just read is this right here. Section 2. A United States citizen, 18 years of age, and a resident of this state may vote. Period. Let me read that again for those of you who may be a little confused. Quote, a United States citizen, 18 years of age, and a resident in this state may vote. The judge is saying, well, because the people who wrote this constitutional language, like all the way back in the 1850s, because they didn't say, and everyone else may not vote, that means that, anyone can vote. Aliens can vote. Vladimir Putin can vote. Heck, let's let people from other states vote, depending upon which state they're voting from. This is just absurd, okay? And the fact that this ruling came down on a Friday, and yet no real big national outcry is happening, and that we don't have coverage in the state papers or news channels, it's breathtaking. This justice is literally doing somersaults in order to justify granting illegal immigrants the right to vote in California. Now, I fully expect that the lawsuit, this ruling will be appealed up to who? Up to the California Supreme Court. And not like I'm expecting that those liberal justices on the California Supreme Court will do anything different here. I do believe that instead of a state lawsuit, we will have to file a federal lawsuit. The problem there is that the San Francisco law that allows illegal immigrants to vote only pertains to state, or actually in this case, local races. But this decision by this judge, assuming it's upheld by the liberal California Supreme Court, you know damn well it'll be used by other Democrat politicians in other jurisdictions, as well as probably our California state legislature, to do this nonsense statewide. You're going to let illegal immigrants vote? You know exactly where this state will continue to slide into the dumpster, because those folks will say, well, let's continue some of the policies, open borders, very generous welfare benefits for illegal immigrants. And I know what you're saying is that a lot of ways that we've structured our current voting registration programs with motor voter, giving illegal immigrants a driver's license, that's already allowing illegal immigrants to vote. That's why I'm pursuing a voter ID initiative and stronger citizenship review requirements in a constitutional amendment at a future election. Look, join us in our fight to fix this absurd court ruling and ensure voter ID in all future elections. Go to electionintegrityinitiative.org, electionintegrityinitiative.org, join the fight, and check out reformcalifornia.org to share ongoing news and information that we post every day on what's really happening in California news and politics. Until next time, this is Reform California with Carl DeMaio. By the way, subscribe and like to this video channel and share this video. Thanks for watching. Help us break through the censorship of the liberal media by liking this video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.